My name's Andrea Spencer and primarily I work with flamework glass. The reason I started flame working was because I had this very specific form that I wanted to make, and it was the mermaid's purse form. What they actually are is the egg sac of fish within the shark family. So when I'm making the mermaid's purses, they are hollow forms, and so usually I'm always starting with the tube. Through heat and gravity, the glass is shaped, and there's an element of me controlling it and making it go where I want it to go, but there's also an element of the material itself intervening. I don't think I ever really have a very fixed idea of what I'm going to make. Sometimes I might think I have an idea, and in the process of trying to do that, the glass has other ideas for you. So ooh, that often happens. Oh, damn it! Mostly I do what I do is because I kind of can't help it. It's like an addiction. When it's in the flame, you can see where the heat is because the orange, it really glows in this teal-coloured glass. With clear glass, you don't see the heat so much. The jacks are in my right hand. There's wax on those blades because what it does is it creates a bit of steam. It stops the metal sticking to the glass. Being able to use your breath to directly impact on the shape and form of something, and then just being able to visually see the flow of it when you're, let's say, brushing the flame over it, and then being able to shape it with gravity and heat. It's so hypnotic. I spend a lot of time down on the coastline, mostly just because it's where I like to be. I go down there to kind of make sense of the world. It's where I find a lot of solace. But I also like to wander that strand line and look at all the seaweed that's been cast up, and it makes all these forms and patterns that to me almost sort of is describing some kind of language. With my work, it's inspired by the seaweed that I'm finding or the things that I'm seeing out when I'm walking. But it's quite often then coming from historical stories or fictional stories about the sea and about shipwrecks. And then also, I think maybe just this sort of romantic association with the sea. I'm taking elements that I've made at the bench torch, and then I'm joining the elements together to create a piece out of a few modules. Working over here with this little hand torch at this station, what it means is the torch is held in my hand, so I've got able to move the flame around more three-dimensionally. I'm able to work with the small flame and heat the glass, bend it, and almost draw with it to finalize the form that I want. And I want to give it this feeling of being swept by the water or having sort of been cast up on the beach by the tide and then left in a form that reflects the motion of what the water has done to the seaweed. The less you touch the glass, the more it just has this very fluid, organic beauty. Don't get too bogged down on technique. There can be this sort of like, am I doing it right? Is this the right way to do it? Quite often it's better just to think of it as a material that you're exploring and playing with, and there's not necessarily a right or a wrong way to do it.